Hi guys, and welcome back. I know it's been quite a while since I made a video. Just in case you guys were wondering, I hadn't been feeling well, and if you guys follow me on social media at all, I did post up on Twitter as well, I think on my Facebook page, that I went to Otakon, not this past weekend, but the weekend before when they had it going on. And the Thursday evening before we went to Otakon, I hadn't been feeling well. I was trying to get ready for Otakon. I don't know if it was the excitement or what it was, but I wasn't feeling well. And on Friday, the day we were going to travel to go to Otakon, I really wasn't feeling well. But I had to go, obviously, because I had the tickets and stuff. So Friday was the Moon panel for Viz Media, and unfortunately, because of the way I was feeling, I didn't get to go to the Moon panel, and I arrived kind of later in the evening than I wanted to. But I did really enjoy the convention, and I did get a lot of cool stuff, obviously. If you guys follow me on Facebook at all, you'd see the kind of stuff that I was posting. And also I was posting on my Instagram as well as Twitter the kind of stuff that I was getting. But I kind of wanted to show you the stuff that I got and give you kind of an update of what's been going on with me. I'm feeling a little bit better. Things are a little bit better in my life, and I think that a good way of starting back was to show you guys all the stuff that I got. So that was what this video is going to be about, obviously, by the title of it. But I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so even though I didn't get to go to the Moon panel, I did go to Viz's booth in the dealer's hall, and these were some of the stuff that I got. They did have this Pokemon Pocket Comics Legendary Pokemon comic, and I always like getting the comics for Pokemon that are free handouts. They're kind of cute. They have cute little stories in them, and if you're a Pokemon fan, it's a nice little freebie for you to take home. Really cute comic. I also got the One Punch Man comic, and it's Viz's new big hit. I definitely love the anime. If you guys want to check out the anime for One Punch Man, it is on Toonami right now in English, and Robbie Daymond does one of the voices, who also does the voice of Tuxedo Mask in the new Viz dub. But I will show you his character. I do have another poster under here that I got for One Punch Man, but very awesome story. I love this series. Very awesome series. And if you're into Dragon Ball Z at all, you'll probably really like it. This is a giant blank sheet of paper, or blank, well, it's kind of like a glossy sheet of paper actually. But I got the voice cast of Pokemon, the newer series, that I actually haven't seen much of. But I got them to sign this because I'm going to decorate the outer layer with their characters. I just didn't have anything for them to sign. So I had this one extra sheet that my husband gave me that he had used to print out some pictures on. And I was like, well, I can get them to sign that and then I'll just decorate it afterward. But it's very, very cool that I got them to sign that. I also got the voice of Ash to sign this, as well as this San Diego Comic-Con figure that I got at GameStop. She signed this for me, so that was really cool. So she is the new voice of Ash in the new series. But here is some of the Sailor Moon exclusive stuff. This is another signature I had done. This is the voice of a Sailor Neptune here that signed this for me. And she was very, very pretty, very awesome lady, and I'm glad that I got to meet her. She was at, I think, Otakon last year, but she was sick, so she didn't have an autograph panel. So I didn't get to see her last time when she was there, but it was really cool that I got to see her this time. And It was a very, very long line though. Their autograph sessions was really unorganized this year. We stood in line probably almost 2 hours, and there was only 50 people in the line. But what it was is they were giving people lots of time to speak with the voice actors, so it was a real waste of time that we got to spend so much time just standing there waiting for the signature. But I will show you another one of those when I get to it at the bottom. This was the One Punch Man poster that they were giving out. Very awesome poster with a ton of amazing characters from the series on it. And he is Robbie Damon's character that he does the voice of. But very awesome show. They were giving these out mainly so you could meet the entire cast that was there and get them to sign it. But sadly, because of so much wasted time in the first voice panel we were trying to get to, we ended up not being able to enjoy getting their signatures, unfortunately. They had closed the line pretty quickly. So that was a real big disappointment. But they did give out all these awesome posters to everybody that was standing in line trying to get there. So at least we didn't come home completely empty-handed, but it would have been nice to have them sign this for sure. So next is, of course, what mainly you guys are probably here for. This is all the exclusive stuff that I got at their booth. And this here is the punch card that they had this year. At the beginning of the day, Sailor Moon and the Inners were there, their official cosplayers. And what you had to do was you got this card punched by every one of them, searching around in the dealer's room for each one of them to punch it. And then I think on this one you had to find Mercury through Venus, and then Sailor Moon was the last one you had to get back at the booth. And then on the back here was the same deal. You had to get the outers to punch it, and then Chibi Moon was at the end. And your prize was one of these awesome water bottles, and it has the Moon Chalice on there. It's really cool. I actually have both colors. This is both colors they were giving out. And what was cool about it is I actually had purchased this one as well as some of the cards and stuff on eBay from somebody that was selling them. And I got the white one here. And then when I was doing the, I guess this was called the Sailor Guardian Chase or something like that they were calling it. But mine ended up being pink. So I was happy that I was able to get both color variants of the water bottle. So very, very cool. But these were both of the punch-out cards. So eventually I want to frame this stuff somehow, but I just don't have the space to do it yet in my room. Eventually Eric and I are going to get a bigger place, and then I'll be able to really decorate my room the way I want to. But he did it along with me, so I ended up with 2 cards. So I was pretty happy that I could get both cards. And next they were handing out these postcards, and I always like to get 2 of each thing that they're handing out. That way I can eventually frame them front and back. And these are really nice. This is for the Sailor Moon S series because it's the next one to come out. And as you can see, really pretty vibrant colors on this card for sure. I definitely like it. And it's hard cardstock, so it's not flimsy or anything. It's almost like a postcard. And then of course there's that one. Very, very awesome. And this is probably going to be the most insane thing for me. I kind of thought about doing this throughout the convention, and finally on Sunday I just decided to go for it. But these are the pre-order cards for both Sailor Moon S and the first volume of Sailor Moon Crystal. And the only way to get these is you have to pre-order both sets at the convention. It's the only way to get these cards. And I really, really love the cards. And I was like, you know what? I know my Sailor Moon crystal was on its way to me during the weekend of the convention. So I thought, heck, I'm gonna just go ahead and pre-order it now. And here's the back of the instructions. It's gonna pre-order it at the convention and just send back my copy that I'm getting in the mail. So that's what I did. So I ended up with 2 copies of Sailor Moon Crystal, and I just sent back the other one, and I kept the one that I got with this card. And then I did the same thing with this one. I just went back on Right Stuff and I just canceled it when I got this one and just reordered it with that one. Simple stuff. But yeah, on the back is the code. I mean, I could show you guys the code. You couldn't really do anything with it. I've already redeemed it, but it's not going to do you any good though if I showed it to you. But really nice cards. Next I have these. These are the Sailor Moon Crystal cards that they were giving out. I got 2, obviously, again. This one doesn't really have anything spectacular on the back. It just kind of has a little synopsis of the first, oh well, actually this is season 3 of season 3 on there. So the card is really nice. It's really vibrant colors and stuff. I definitely like it. Beautiful card for sure. And then for the Sailor Moon Chase, they did the tiara thing again with, of course, her tiara from Sailor Moon S this time. And you could wear this. This is a wearable tiara. You can just put this little part here into the notch and then wear it on your forehead if you wanted to. Just have a little bit of a little advertisement here on the edge of it, and the Sailor Moon S logo. But I didn't wear mine because I was in cosplay, so there was like no way for me to wear this. I could have wore it on Sunday if I wanted to because I dressed casual that day, but I decided I just wanted to preserve them, so I didn't. And here is the giant poster. Now, funny thing is, they were giving these away at the Moon panel, and at the end of the day on Friday, when I finally got there, I wanted to get one because I couldn't get to the panel, and I was told at the booth that they had run out, so I was pretty upset. I had, however, gotten one from that seller on eBay that I got that lot of stuff from, but it was slightly damaged from being in the mail. She didn't put it in a poster mailer when she sent it to me. She just kind of put it in a bubble mailer, and of course it got squashed in the mail. On Sunday, they were giving them away with a spinner machine, and they had cut the line for that by the time I'd gotten there. So I missed opportunity yet again on this poster. But finally, I had begged and begged enough where I guess enough people had also been trying to get it and was begging to have it that they just started handing them out at the very end of the day before the dealer's hall closed. So thankfully, I ended up getting a pristine one. Actually, I'd gotten 2. And it's a really amazing poster. And I hope that I'm able to frame this eventually. But yeah, that was a real pain. They kept telling me they were out and blah blah blah, and they actually had a whole full box of these. They just didn't want me to ask anymore. So I was kind of upset how they lied to me, but they were just basically trying to get rid of me. And whoever else was asking, I'm sure a lot of people were asking about it. Here is the other poster. These you could actually get at the booth. They had them on the table. You could just reach and grab one. And of course they ran out of these pretty fast by the end of Saturday. Very awesome poster though. Ended up getting a couple for myself to keep in my promo collection I've got going on here. But yeah, definitely love all the promo stuff that they give out. It's a lot of fun to participate in. I get kind of frustrated because they should know by now how popular it is, especially at these bigger conventions, which is the only ones that they attend. And they always run out of stuff, either bags or t-shirts or cards. I don't know. They just always run out. and then people are asking for it, and then they get all upset. But they should know by now that this stuff is really, really popular, and I don't understand why that's like always such a big deal, but I don't know. This is the new t-shirt that they had for this one, and it says New Guardians, and it has Sailor Moon's locket on there, and Chibi Moon's locket, and their wands, and then the outers are at the bottom. And of course, Sailor Saturn doesn't have a wand, so she just has her like brooch crystal there in the center. So they acknowledged her in this design. But very pretty shirt. It's kind of like a shimmery, you can kind of see that, a shimmery type of silk screening on there. Very, very pretty though. I definitely love it. And it's so good to have a shirt that is closer to my size. Their shirt sizes are insane though. And of course they ran out of all the women's shirts halfway through Friday. So all I could get was a man's shirt. So this is a man cut, or men's cut. I'm not too upset about it though. At least I got one. And then this is of course the bag. And I got two of these bags actually, because I had ordered one from eBay. It's the same kind of design that's on the shirt, and on the back it actually has Viz celebrates 30 years. So it's their 30th anniversary. For ordering the Sailor Moon Crystal DVD at the convention, they actually had these on hand, and this is of course this is like the little window charm or whatever. I can't think of the name of it right now. But it suction cups to the window, and then it shows the images of them through the plastic. And this is not glass, guys. This is just a little plastic thing. Not to mention, I don't know how long it will last in the window before it kind of fades in color. It's a really cool idea, and I do like it, but I'll probably won't hang mine in the window for long because I'm afraid it will bleach. So it is plastic, unfortunately. If it was glass, it would be okay, but since it's plastic, it'll eventually fade. And this is, of course, the new Sailor Moon S coin. If you pre-ordered this from Right Stuff, you will not have yours until it comes out. Very, very cool coin. So that pretty much concludes my Viz promo haul that I came home with. I always come home with some few extras, guys, so I might eventually give some stuff away. So definitely keep track of my social medias if you're able to. I will probably end up giving stuff away on there versus on my YouTube channel, just because sometimes it's a little easier that way. So thank you guys so much for being patient and understanding about my troubles. I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.